My topic is the impact of influenza. These are my note cards. This is my intro. Excuse me. This is my first main point. This is my second main point. This is my conclusion. And these are my open-ended questions. So I work for a doctor's office, and a couple weeks ago we had a patient come in who had told us that his wife was at home sick with the flu and asked if we wanted him to continue with his appointment today. And we told him no. We did not want to risk getting the flu. We've heard horror stories about it. We didn't even want to try and mess with it. This year's flu virus has impacted so many families across America. And even though the number of cases of the flu have begun to drop, communities continue to be impacted by the flu. Many flu seasons have come and gone, where the deaths have been far fewer than what we have seen this past season. So that begs the question, why is this so different? The Center for Disease Control and Prevention reports that influenza A, or H3N2, has been causing more complications than the normal flu strain we see every year. The CDC also reports the vaccine is 36% effective. In Lena Sun's Charleston Gazette Mail News article from February 24th, 2018, titled "Flu Cases Fall for the First Time This Influenza Season," she states, quote, "In children younger than 9, it actually offers much greater protection, reducing by more than half of the risk of a child becoming so sick that he or she needs to go to the doctor," end quote. 97 children have died from the flu this season. Most of these children are reported to not have had the flu shot. The flu shot was intended to protect not only yourself, but me as well. Even if you're not presenting signs of the flu, you can still carry the virus with you and give it to somebody if you don't have the shot. The flu spreads like wildfire through school systems, doctors' offices, pretty much anywhere, and it can have a huge, huge impact on the community. A few weeks ago, an entire school system in Florida shut down due to a flu outbreak in the Panhandle. When teachers are out for days at a time because of any illness, it puts students behind in a classroom. Schools and doctors' offices are the fastest form of transportation for the flu. People who are presenting signs of the flu go in to get checked out, and then they infect people who are in the doctor's offices who are just there for a checkup or something like that. All the doctors' offices have reported that the number of people coming in for flu-like symptoms have decreased. Though doctors' offices are breeding grounds for the flu, it is best to get it under control as quickly as possible. The unique strand of the flu and unvaccinated children are only a couple of the reasons why this flu season has been so deadly and affected so many communities across the United States. And even though the number of cases that have decreased since the beginning of the flu season, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention says the flu season could last all the way up until April, the first couple of weeks in April. Thank you. So I have a couple of open-ended questions. My first one, would you still, or did you get the flu shot or the flu vaccine this year? I did. I work for a doctor's office. We have to have the flu shot. Even if I didn't have to have it, I think I would still get it because I don't want to spread it to somebody else. I don't want to have that option just to not get it. My second question is, why do some parents shy away from the flu shot? Um, there are a lot of articles and a lot of things, warning against the flu shot, which is fine. I think a lot of people are worried about it or not preventing, but causing diseases and things that could be prevented even if you do get the flu shot. Some parents prefer to go all natural with their children, and that's fine too. And my last question is, do you think the way the school board structures the school calendar can be a positive or a negative on the way the flu spreads? I've noticed over the past couple of years, Cobb County has started to do a year-round calendar, meaning they get a week-long break, I believe, in September, and then also one in February. And I know especially for this year, because the flu has been so bad, I think that week off really helped. I think, parents were kind of able to disinfect all of the backpacks and the lunch boxes and all that crazy stuff and get rid of all the germs. And it lets schools, everybody kind of just reset, which is kind of nice. So I think it has a positive impact the way the school structures the schedule for the year. And that is the flu. Thank you so much.